What up? 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 We're gonna wait for some folks to come in. We're gonna wait some folks to come in. We'll wait till I see a few more folks come in. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this. We're gonna go ahead and get started. All the way started. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. I don't want nobody to miss anything. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on some folks. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. What up? See, I know somebody's gonna come up in here. What up, cover? What up? What up? What up? This is different than most things I normally do, but cover, I'm glad you're up in here, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you coming up on in here, man. Definitely want to talk about a few things, man. I gotta remember the camera's over here. I done moved it over here now. It ain't over here where I normally have it. Trying to try something different, but man, what up, Dimitri? Man, Dimitri, I just saw you, man. Shout out to my dog Stunner. Saw T Bro out here in Houston. Yeah. Cover, I know. I've been paying attention. I know. I actually thought about doing a sneak up when I found out about it. I started to leave early this morning and just shoot down there, but I was like, nah, let me not, because I was looking at numbers and all that stuff. What up, Austin Carr? What up? What up, Mr. Fluffy? I see you in the building. What up, Rav4 guy, man? Everybody up in here. Everybody strolling up in, man. Appreciate the cover sharing that out. This is not one of my normal lives. This is what we call behind the scene. Wrench on rebuilds. What's happening? This is behind the scenes. I was going through some messages after I did a quick live on IG, and somebody said I need to start doing behind the scene lives. Like they love that I do the lives that I do, showing, everything I've been showing. They love all that, but they say you need to do some behind the scenes and you need to know what you're doing behind the scenes. And I'm like, I don't know. You want to see what I'm doing behind the scenes? I knew finna be live. I popped in. Yeah, Dimitri. I was actually gonna be live a little minute ago, and then Stunner went live. Shout out to my dog Stunner Reese. Salute. Man, good brother, man. That's my dude right there. He went live and did a giveaway, and I was like, yo, let me push my time back. Sorry, y'all. Let me push my time back and go ahead and so I support my bro, support him, and go ahead and do what I need to do. Support him and come on live. What up, Dr. Don? I see you. I ain't think nobody was gonna really come on because you know me, I always plan my lives, but just to spare the moment, I wanted to basically get on. Now that 10 people up in here, when we get 10 likes, I'm gonna go ahead and start saying what I need to say. I see 9 on the board. We need one more. We get one more like, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking. Start talking about what I was gonna say, man. But I am gonna shout out everybody in here. I'm so used to hitting the button to put everybody comments up there, but everybody comments is already up there. That's why I said this is normally different. I only done live like this maybe twice. And it was because I was out of town. Yeah, I saw that already. Man, Dream Chasing Gio, what's happening, Gio? I know you getting that footage. Gonna get that footage and not out there in Houston because they out there doing it in Houston today. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Uh, what? There you go. Another like, man. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, it's 15 likes. Let me go get started. I wanted to first say thank you all because without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. And I'm a thankful person. People know that. And for people that really, really know me, which y'all gonna really get to know more of me. Show by accident, your name showed up on the screen. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad it was by accident. But not only just that, shout out to Pim TV. I saw his name just roll across the screen. I think he's doing a live as well. But man, without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do what I had to do. That I just got off. Oh, Dream Check Geo, you just got off. But I definitely want to thank y'all, man. I got to hit the button one time. Yes, got to hit the button one time. Hopefully, I can hear me because I'm using my other setup for when I don't have anybody on because of the microphone. But I'm gonna hit that one more time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, definitely appreciate it today. Yes, today. Somebody said, "Are you going live today?" Yes, right now. I'm doing it right now. Doing it right now. I want to do a thank you live because, man, shout out to y'all. One for y'all, for everybody that's in the chat, people that watch the replay, all my guests I've had on. Y'all believed in what I wanted to do. And I planned on doing this whole thing like last year around this time. And that's why I want to get on live. July of last year, that's when I made in my mind that I was going to do this whole podcast. And when I decided to do the podcast, I said, you know what? I want to do something different. I want to give everybody an avenue. I want to get people on, let people see. There go Brianna. See, Brianna, I told you I was already on right now. I'm usually Drew, so I'm really part of the replay crew. Man, Drew, I appreciate it. I appreciate the replay crew. Man, replay crew is just like the crew that's on live. I know everybody can't make all of them, and that's why, like I said, they stay up so everybody can get a chance to see them. Hopefully, y'all can hear me loud and clear. I didn't even. So it's raining, so my signal sucks. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah, Gio. Yeah, Bree's been in Houston all day. She's been in all day, and she actually responded back to me, and she thought I was down there. I was like, no, I'm not down there. I was like, man, it almost made me want to go down there early this morning. I probably been just getting down there now. No, actually, by the time I would have left, I'd have been already down there. I'd have been down there. But I'm like, nah, I got some other stuff I need to do here, and I'm on the grind. Like I said, I'm on the grind. As y'all see, I'm sitting in the studio. No, you don't see a green screen behind me because I'm not on my same platform I'm normally on. Yes, loud and clear. Oh man, appreciate it. Glad y'all can hear me loud and clear because I'm using my other mic that I can't use when I do my lives because then I can't hear my guests. And if I let it play through something else, it'll just echo. So I can't use this mic doing it. So normally I have to use my headphones or something like that. But today I get to use that. So I'm gonna start using it when it's just me. I'm gonna start using it. Man, now I got everybody hit me up. Are you on live right now? You on live? Are you doing a live? Who's the guest? I'm on live right now, but there's no guest. It's just me. It's just me. This is a video I want. This is a live I want to do. Excuse me, I'm about to say video. That's how you know this is live. This is a live I want to do to just say thank everybody for supporting me, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to do what I've been doing. And not only that, I want to thank everybody, especially Wit. He was the first one. TK, man, there was so many people that hit the super chats, and I was like, yo, man, appreciate that. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it because I put a lot of hard work into it. And one of the things, what up, Silverback? I see you in the building. And one of the things where was this: everybody wanted to start trying to see me live, and see behind the scenes. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna do a little bit of that and see how everybody like it. Do some behind the scenes stuff, and also today, also with me doing this live, I'm actually gifting some people right now with some things like Gene, Trace, and Geo. Yep, there you go. You're a mod now. I'm also gifting some mods because I wanted to gift some mods to people who've been here since the beginning. There's no offense to anybody. These people that have been rocking with me since the beginning, like Silverback been here since the beginning. He's been rocking with me, and I was like, I'm gonna give out a few more mods as I go along. And I ain't gonna really announce everybody because I don't want to put everybody on Front Street, but you start to see the names pop up. So I'm like, you know what, y'all rocking with me, and Gio, you've been on the show, so I'm like, why not? Why not do that? And also, I want to thank everybody that's been tuning in all the shows, especially the show last night with my dog J. Ali. I wanted people to, really see that it's not just about cars. Like, yeah, people ask me, is your channel just about cars? Yes and no. It's not just about cars. It's about a little bit of everything. It's about an avenue for people that I watch. I've been watching YouTube since YouTube started because I've done side work for the dudes that started YouTube. I actually got a picture of them. I'm still looking for it with the two guys that started and the lady's garage they started it in. And she actually ended up being the president of for YouTube. So I got a chance to meet them when they first were starting it. And that's when I was like, you know what? One of these days I'll start one. I ain't really want to start one then. I just enjoy watching. And I watch so many people because a lot of people always ask me all the time. I get messages, I don't know how many times a day. Man, can you watch my stuff? Can you watch my stuff? Can you watch my stuff? And I'm like, I watch it. What I do is I take time out the week, like a day like today, I don't have a real live, and I binge watch. And I watch everybody. So right now, I got caught up with Rail. I got caught up with Stunner Reed. Shout out to Stunner. My dog, 78 Chevy Boy, I watched the video I missed of his. And then he got a live coming on later on tonight. I know I'll jump in for that. And so many other videos I have missed that have been put out there. I know Ray put out a video. It's a handful of people that put out videos that I missed, man. Salute to you, Rich on Rebuild. Salute to you. And man, appreciate it, Mr. Fleck. Appreciate it. I'm definitely keeping a good job. And my thing is, I was like, man, hold up. I got something for that. Can we put that up there? Oh, it's already up there. See, I'm so used to using StreamYard. It's already up there. Man, appreciate that. Hit that one more time. Man, appreciate you, Whit, for doing that. But man, ZTRD, what's happening, bro? So today, like I said, I want to just thank a lot of people that's been, rocking with your boy. Because like I said, I just been on the grind doing this, and I do it because I love doing it. And I did one on IG today. Shout out to those that caught on IG. I did it before I left home. I did it when I got to the Harley dealer. What up, Rubik's? I see you in the building. Rubik's 3 in the building. And when I did it at the Harley dealership, they let me walk around and do whatever because they already know me. Every Harley dealership here in the city, they already know me already for going all of them for all these years and supporting them and through their bike nights. So when I walked in through the back, they was like, "Why you went through the back?" That's why I had to stop by service because I wanted to ask them a question and whatnot. And I came up to the front and I said, "You know what? Let me start filming." So I started filming like as soon as I walked through, just got on IG and did it. Should have did it through YouTube, but I said, let me do it through IG, and they love it. They love getting on. They love seeing that I promote them and shout out to them and shout out to everybody that was in there. I know Silverback was in there. He was like, "All the bikes." I was like, "Yeah, all the bikes. Yeah, plenty of them." And to know that they were doing construction upstairs because they put in a whole new floor upstairs. So most of the bikes they had moved outside into the back for now, and the floor was done. I don't know what all they was doing. I didn't ask, but anyway, eating that good old chicken. Zay, you always eating. Jay, give me what you got, because what it is, you always eating, but you don't gain no weight. I start eating like that, man. Forget about it. It's a wrap. I mean, a big wrap. So, also, wait a minute. Yeah, they always eating, always eating. Hold up. Shout out to my dog Cover. There you go, Cover. That's for you, bro. Um, I do have some giveaways coming through outside, but I wanted to wait until we got done with it. He said, "Facts, yeah, you always eating, and then you don't gain no weight." I'm like, dang, I started eating like that. I'm gonna wake up the next day 5 pounds up. What happened? So nah, I'm gonna let you do that, man. You go ahead. So y'all laughing at Zay. So I was gonna wait because somebody said to me when I tell they've been watching from the beginning. You said when you got to 1,000, you're gonna do a giveaway. Well, I am. I'm doing one as a joint giveaway, but I am gonna do an outside giveaway. When you get 2,000, you do a giveaway. Okay, I'm still doing the same giveaway, so just hold up. And shout out to those that won the cars. We did the 2 car giveaways, and now we're trying to get Tahoe to be given away. And if we reach that mark, it's given away. If we not, it's gonna go to the pot. The next thing's gonna happen. So doing those joint giveaways, I like doing because it gives a chance for more people to win. To me, that's what it is. Yeah, there's more people coming, to check you out and hit your neighborhood and all that, but it gives a chance for more and more people to win, and you get a whole lot better gift. And Brianna said, "Who won the cause?" Now, I'm trying to remember who all won the cause because I done forgot that quick. I know one of them is a mod that I always see all the time on TK's channel. Silverback Rental Rebuilds helped me out. I think it was oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back and look because I done forgot that quick who it is. But it's 2 people that did win the car. Brandon, sorry you weren't on that live. Yeah. Appreciate it, Dr. Donna. Rusto Rebuilds, he won, and he won part of the second time because of what was going on. And the person didn't claim it, so we had to pull it again. And I was on there with TK, we did it again, and now Rusto name came up. We already knew he did. He was like, "Yo, he a mod. We already know he did everything he's supposed to do." And TK went back and checked, and I already checked on my side, and I was like, "Yep, he's right there on my channel. Yep. So yeah, he won. Shout out to hold up. I think I'm on stream. I don't want to hit the button and put it up there. Tell y'all I'm trying to get used to this. Shout out to my dog, Grand Seven Paintings and Cones. You don't know, buy custompaint.com. When y'all see the commercial ads that I run, where it's get you 10% off, where's Little City. That's the dude's name, was Little City up there talking. Man, that really is a good deal. And Cassandra Cost. Yes, that's who it is. Appreciate Austin Cost. Austin knows. And I was going to go back and look. Yeah, Cassandra Cost, she won. She was the first name that was pulled, and she did everything she was supposed to do. So with that being said, I do have something else coming. Shout out to Beauty 392B in the building. What's up? That's sis right there. Salute. I do have some other giveaways coming up, some smaller ones, but I wanted to do that one first with TK and everybody that was joined in, and we're gonna do some more like that. I know Austin's in here; he knows about it as well. But we actually talked about doing some other kind of giveaways, and I do have another card that I was like, you know what? Let's throw in the pot and let's give it away. Let's get a car away. Give it to somebody who needs it. Let's do that. So that's gonna be another thing to work on. What's really stopping me is this beer flu. For those that don't know that's in here, but I'm guessing everybody know what I mean by I say the beer flu. With the beer flu going on, it's kind of hard to, for me to move like I normally move. Like for people that really know me, every weekend and every week I was going somewhere. Like I was this close to early this morning. I woke up at like 4 something. And I was like, man, I can't go to sleep. Woke up and I grabbed my phone to see what time it was, and I saw messages. And a Secret Birdie was like, "Yo, SRT Bree coming here to Houston, man. You need to come down here." And I was like, Dallas is only this many hours. I started calculating in my head. And I started looking at hotels. I was like, yeah. But then it snapped. I snapped out of it real quick. So, oh, shoot, those numbers up. Nah, let me not go. Let me just sit here. Let me sit here for a minute because the old me would already been gone. Like, I would have left. I woke up at 4 or 5 o'clock that morning. Me and Harley would have been on the road or the Escalade or something. One of my vehicles, we'd have been on the road and we'd have been down there. I'd have stopped in Dallas first. And from Dallas, I probably would have done a live there. Probably would have caught up with Rail. Shout out to Rail to Rail. Y'all definitely go check out his content. The last video he put out was definitely something. You know, shout out to Rail. That's my dog, and he just told it like it was. I mean, you just never know what anybody's been through, but he's so humble about it, and he's going on to the next level and doing some great things. And I salute him. Like I had to literally send him a message afterwards. Said, bro, I know what you're going through. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't think ever I will go back to New York and live, because I know had I done that, especially during the time after I left and went back and lived, who knows what I would have been into, because I know me at that time. What's he getting better? Man, wait, don't worry about it, man. I'm just glad you're up in here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody that's coming up in here. Respect their wishes if I don't have a mask. Yeah, that's another thing. Man, you gotta stay masked up, man. I've seen people, like somebody actually hit me up after I did the live earlier while I was in the dealership, and they was like, yo, Hot 88, what's up? He's a famous gang up in the building. What's up? And I was like, wow, there's only a handful of people that wasn't in no mask. Man, shout out to Whit, man. Whit with the 99 cent, man. I appreciate you. Let me do my demonology voice real quick. 99 cent, you out your mind? Yeah, shout out to my dog Demonology. I had to borrow that from him real quick. I'm gonna head out, catch y'all later. All right, Brian, I appreciate it. But this is one of the things, like I said, hold up. I didn't play the super chat. Right now, we just playing that right now. I'm messing around my soundboard. Now that I got it to kind of work and kind of not work, I don't know. Hopefully I can hear the clapping in the background. Because if not, I'm gonna have to hit this button. Hit the bruh button. And if it really ain't working, then yeah, but hopefully it's working. It's working. I'll let y'all later. Stop by 4th of July. Peace, y'all. Man, appreciate it. And that's why, like tonight, I wasn't doing a live with anybody tonight, all myself, because of 4th of July. 100 degrees now in Dallas. Got to wear. Man, whoo, Lord. New York, love the streets. Man, appreciate it, man. But that 100 degrees right there. Boy. Should be some AC. Y'all see, I'm sitting out here with the AC on and a Scully on. Because I got the vent is like right up here and it's blowing right on my head. It was getting a little chilly. So I said, let me put this on my head real quick. So my normal hats. That's another thing. I'm going to start wearing different hats because I got 50 million New York hats. So I said, I'm going to start wearing some different ones. But yeah, definitely want to thank y'all for rocking with me, because it's been a journey, and I love where it's going. No matter what creations I come up with, y'all love. Shout out to all the ladies that helped with Ladies Night when I decided to do that. You know, T Rose, Miss Ellis, they jumped to the chance. Like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, because I asked them to first. And I also asked Cars with Coco. I know she had been busy. And I said, let's add some more guests to it. Let's do this. And man, RAV4 guy, you stupid. But yeah, I want to do some things different. I got some more stuff I'm bringing to the channel and some more guests. And also, I was going to ask with this live, who else y'all want to see on here that you haven't seen yet? And I'm going to let y'all type that in, but I'm going to tell you some people that I want to see that I actually been in contact with already. Shout out to the bottom man himself, Mission Flyer. I was talking with him earlier today, and I was like, man, appreciate it, back. And I was like, you know what? I need to reach out to so-and-so again, because, and I'm going to tell you who so-and-so is. I need to reach out to him again because, man, I actually talked to him and told him what I was doing, and he loved it. He loved what I was saying. Miss Fluff said Goldberg. Actually, that's coming. It's going to be Demonology and Goldberg in the building. It's coming. We're working on a date. That's coming. Slim Pack 392. Yeah, I can see that too. You know what, Lefty? I'll tell you what, Lefty. Ben, you got IG. Hit him up. Tell him to hit me up. Let's do it. But yeah, Goldberg, that's coming. I'm also working on who I was talking about with Mission Flyer. DDE Damon. I'm working on trying to get him to come through. I remember when they came through with the gumball here in KC, and shout out to my dog Billy. I was with him, and we actually rode up there and went and met them, and I told them what I was getting ready to start doing, and I said, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get ready to do it. And I said, man, I would love for you to come on. He loved it. He loved it. He recognized it. Man, wait, I didn't get a chance to even look at the hubcaps, but I'm gonna go back and look at it. So you're a fan of Bill Goldberg, man? Street Speed 717, yeah, that's be another one, yeah. Yeah, and the reason why I say that, y'all start throwing names, man. Go ahead and hit some of these folks up and let them know, hey, that I'm coming for 'em. I'm coming to come catch them and get them on. And WCW versus WWE. Oh man, see you talking about? So you know Goldberg for those days. I know Bill Goldberg because of football when he played for University of Georgia Gold Dogs, which was my school. When he went and when he played for them, I got a chance. That was the first time I met him, and that was in 2001, somewhere along in there. I met him. Then I met him again at a Falcons game because believe it or not, he's played for the Falcons. A lot of people didn't know I was at a Falcons game. Met him then. Real good dude, real cool dude. I remember I met him and Batista at the same time. What up, Mr. LXX? I see you in the building. Um, like I said, I got a chance to meet them at the same time, so pretty cool. Um, I know some other man. Yeah. Actually, Zay T Rose is working on that. So make sure you hit T Rose up and say, hey, because she working on that with Hellcat Mango and with Fireman. Come on. She was on a live actually while I was talking to her about that, and she had said something to them. They was like, yeah, yeah, sure. So we're working on putting that together. I'm also working on Black Santa coming on. Work with his schedule. I've talked to him several times. His schedule's kind of busy, but he said, we're gonna work that out. We'll work that out so he can come on. So I'm really trying to get everybody on. T Rose, one of the kindest people you'll meet. Yeah, she definitely is. When I first met T Rose, she was shy as hell, but she definitely is one of the greatest people to ever meet. She is real cool, real down to earth. And I can hang with sis anytime. That's my sis right there. Her, Miss LXS, Beauty 392B, Nova, man, I can go. The list goes on. Miss Cars with Coco, yeah. That's all those love right there. Those are all sis right there. When I mean sis, I mean they're like my sisters right there. Love them all to death. And Bambi and Eris, all of them. Love them all to death. Fireman Hellcat, yeah, it is fire. So I definitely hit him up to talk to him already, and we gonna work on to get him on. It's just a lot of people don't understand sometimes, and I get messages all the time. Why you don't have this person? Why you don't have that person? Why do you have this person on? I'm like, yo, it takes time to get these folks on because you got to work with their schedule. They got to work with your schedule. And I try to have it with everybody that come on has a whole hour. Sometimes I'll split it up. Like if you look at my older footage, you'll see it split up where I may only have somebody on for 30 minutes, somebody else on 30 minutes. Like the day I had TK on for the first time, it was TK. He only had time to be on that 30 minutes or whatever it was. Yeah, it was 30 minutes. Then after that, 78 Chevy Boy came on for 30 minutes, right behind on the same live. But I try to split it up now where everybody gets their own time. Gen 8, yeah, Gen 8, yeah. Zay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, then we got it. Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, definitely hit him up because I like what he's doing. Hothead 88, oh my God, you must have missed it. Hemi Life and Hemi Wife been on here. Both of them been on here. And actually, Hemi Wife is actually, she said she wanted to come back for one of the ladies' nights because she was on that week when I had ladies' night, actually the day before. So I'm definitely gonna have on for one of the ladies' nights. I need to hit her back up to see what time. But yeah, they definitely been on. Man, they are funny. I gave them the nickname, the royalty of basically. Let me put it out to the whole name. I gave them the nickname, basically, the King and Queen of Mopar of Texas. And they said, we just regular people. And the reason why I give them that nickname is because of what they're doing. They're doing so much and got everybody together, man. It ain't funny. I mean, having on for ladies night. Oh, yeah, hothead, yeah. I had talked to her about that week, and I need to get back in touch with her. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that today. I'll send her a message and see what she says, see what she thinks about doing that, and see if we can kind of put that together. I agree with New York. Yeah, definitely. Racer X, Lefty. Racer X been on here already, but I am gonna have Racer X and his wife on here at the same time. That's gonna be interesting. I'm working on that. Man, you should have the Undertaker. You know what? I know somebody that actually really knows the Undertaker. I might reach out to them to see if I can make that happen. I got to actually meet Undertaker several times. I met his wife, Sarah, several times as well, especially during my security days. For those that don't know, I did personal security back in the day for a little bit, and man, yeah, had a great time doing it. And that's how I got a chance to meet them. I actually was staying in the same hotel, same floor as all the wrestlers, so I got to see them the whole time. And yeah, I got to lead a lot of good people. A lot of good people. I got some stories to tell about that I will have to save for one day. Back when they do story time, I wish I would have told it, but I'm gonna have to save one day. I need Coco on ladies' night with me. Miss LXX, I already spoke to Coco about that several times, and I let her know, and we trying to work on that. Was with her schedule. Lefty said Chip Foose. Chip Foose was supposed to come on before this whole thing happened, and it was supposed to be him and his dad, if I'm not mistaken. My buddy of mine was setting that up. I actually got a chance to talk to Chip, and it was with everything that happened. I don't know if the schedule's changed, but I'm gonna keep working on it. But I just like to get y'all input on it, and also Richard Rollins. I'm still working on that as well. Him and Aaron, and it might be two separate ones. I've only been a wrestling fan in New York, man. I ain't been a wrestling fan in years. When The Rock and Stone Cold them left, that was it for me. I mean, I quit watching about, I want to say about '04. Because we all know it's fake, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining. I used to watch back when Monday Night Raw was Monday Night Raw, and it was live, and SmackDown was Thursday Night SmackDown. That's when I watch. Now I don't know what it is, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know none of them people on there. I just happened to see it come on one day, and when it came on, I was looking at it crazy, like what? Well, this was doing this time, and nobody's there, and it was just crazy. And like, I can't do it no more. The lottery chip doing my car, man. Lefty, I don't blame you. I had the lottery. I'm gonna buy a car from Chip. How about that? Because he normally has some cars for sale. My ex also did personal security back in the day. Reggie was his name. Okay, all right, Dr. Donna. I think I remember you telling me that one time. If I'm not mistaken. What year you came to Bike Week Daytona? Oh, that was 2019. I came down 2019. I wasn't going this year. I was gonna go next year, 2021, because I think that's the 40th. I think it's a big milestone. I was gonna wait and go next year, but I did go last year. What up, Zara? Love in the building. I see. I always want to keep hitting the button over here like I'm on StreamYard, and I ain't got to do that. Y'all see everybody popping in like I do. But yeah, I was planning on going next year, not this year. I will catch up on the replay about to get ready for these meets tonight. Man, bro, go ahead and do it. Man, I can't wait to see the content. I know everybody gonna be going live. Content's gonna be out there. I'll be sitting back watching it as I'm grinding, working on some things that I got working on for the channel coming up. What? I love the streams, man. Keep it up, man. Appreciate it. My Night Raw was wild back then. Yeah, Rubik's 3, it was wild back then. I've actually been a few times when it came to Atlanta, because I was living in Atlanta at the time. And man, it was a lot that was going on during that time. And man, some stories I got about that is crazy, because I was doing a lot of security for sometimes when they would come through. They would hire the company I was working with to escort them from where they were at in the hotel to Phillips Arena. And it would be so crazy, because a lot of times they were staying in College Park, and then either they were staying near downtown and then getting on the bus and going there. And it was just kind of wild to be on the bus with all of them. And RIP to Eddie Guerrero. He was a funny dude, crazy funny dude, but he made me laugh like hell. Him and Chris Benoit was living in Atlanta. Well, y'all know now. He was living in the outskirts of Atlanta, in Fayetteville, Georgia at the time. And man, the stories I have to tell about that, being on that bus, because I was on that bus, because people thought, oh, they got to drive a car. No, WWE sent a bus to go get everybody. And the bus, there'd be 2 tour buses sitting out there. One left at this time, one left at that time. And they would be there all day. They wouldn't be chilling at the hotel. They would just get sleep, get up, go. They would have to go. They would have to be at the arena to go through meetings and scheduling and doing what y'all saw when they do the interviews. Those interviews are always recorded. All that was behind the scenes. And I got a chance to see all that. And it was real cool. It was real cool to see. Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's my boy. Man, Stone Cold's actually funny as hell. He is funny. I remember he was like, yo, and he just threw the beer at me. I was like, and he was like, oh, okay, all right. Because he was sponsored by, what was that? Coors Light? No, not Coors Light. Bud Light, I think it was. He was sponsored by Anheuser-Busch, who makes Bud Light and Budweiser. And it was kind of crazy, but he was funny as hell. Him and, man, there was so many others that was there. Y'all got me talking about wrestling. Man, I smash the like button while y'all saying, man, smash the like button. Um, Wrestling is not the same. Nah, it's not the same anymore. It's going a whole nother route, and Steve Wise says, yeah. And you know, Rubik's 3, it was so crazy. I remember when we went down to Charlotte, and I was still living in Atlanta, and we came to Charlotte. Now, I remember it was at the Bojangles Coliseum. This is before they had the big Coliseum open. It was at Bojangles Coliseum. And they came with the cans that said Steve Wise is on them. And it had him standing in the ring holding the big cans. I thought that was funny as hell. And it was a whole promotion thing they was doing. And that was in 2001. I mean, that was funny as hell because he was making this whole return, man. It was funny, but hey, it was what it was. Also, hopefully, I know Miss Ellis said something about ladies' night. Hopefully, y'all loving ladies' night. There's a lot of thought that goes into that, a lot of conversations because I want to give the ladies a chance to speak, and not only just to speak, to get their message out there, and so we can get a chance to, see how they feel, because sometimes, they get unheard. I'm like, nah, we're gonna do this and do that, have that on, and hopefully, I love all the guests that I've been having on as well. I know we talking about wrestling, but I'm gonna get away from that for a minute. And back in the '80s, I met Ric Flair. Oh man, Silverback. Let me tell you a funny story about Ric Flair. When I was in Charlotte, and this was in 2000, and I want to say 11 or 12. I was in Charlotte, and Ric Flair was actually walking, and I was like, "Where's he going?" I said, "That's Ric Flair." And nobody even paid attention, but it was like, "Oh, he always walk. He lived right down the street." And I kid you not, I pulled up try to give him a ride, and he was like, "No, no, I live right over here." Blah, blah, blah. And he literally lived right, not too far from there, and Fantasia stayed across the street. That one was so crazy. Fantasia stayed right across the street, and because I went to go do the U-turn, when I made the turn, Fantasia was standing right at the top of her drive with her daughter, and they were just looking. And I was like, "I'll make sure Ric Flair got home good." "Oh, okay, I say, Fantasia, how you doing?" I just kept moving. And when I told that story, they was like, "What? What?" Yeah, Rich Flair, Nature Boy. Woo! That was his whole thing back then. So Eddie had the bad lowrider. Man, Eddie had a bunch of lowriders. Let me tell you about Eddie Guerrero. Had a show, and it was in Phoenix. Now, everybody loved Eddie Guerrero there because there's a big Hispanic following there. Everybody loved him. He had a whole truck. So a whole 18-wheeler full of lowriders. And he made sure they brought them all there, and they had them all sitting out. And man, he had a whole lot of everything there. Didn't he pass? Yeah, Eddie Guerrero passed. He did. Eddie Guerrero passed. But man, he was something else. I seen the good and the bad with Eddie, and I was like, when that time he almost got locked up, and man, had to go stop that. Undertaker finally retired. Yeah, I saw that before. It was time. It was time for him to finally retire. They wanted to keep bringing him back, but it was time. And I've actually got the chance to see Undertaker at a bike event, a bike rally. He was riding. What I remember when I was trying to go park, and they had a whole thing set up, and the guy was like, "You can park here, but we saving this area right here." I didn't know what they were saving it for, and it was the Undertaker. He came up, pulled, and he backed on in, and he had Sarah right behind him. And they had a whole booth for him to sign autographs, and he was real cool. And his brother Kane was there too. But Kane didn't ride, and this was before Kane was, Kane, before you saw what he was there. And there was a few other wrestlers that came through. I think one of the funniest ones to ever see was The Rock, though. Man, it was the early stages too. He was funny as hell. He's funny as hell because he was always doing his acting stuff, and I was like, man, I always knew that it was gonna be something different with him. I mean, it was electrifying to see him in action and to see him just clown and have a good time. Man, yeah, be cool, Zay. Be cool. Zay already gone for the day. Our love. What up, Our love? I was a fan of wrestling back in the day, man. Weren't we all some fans back then? Man, it was always something to watch. Yeah, Randy Savage, I met him several times. I remember Iron Sheep. I don't know if y'all know him. Iron Sheep lived in Atlanta at one point, and he had a party and invited all of them. I remember Randy Savage came there, and a few others came there. Hulk Hogan, he was the only one that didn't show up, but everybody else did. I mean, it's a lot. How you meet all these wrestlers? Azara, I used to do private security, bodyguard work. And the company I was working for got hired to do when they would always come to Atlanta, but then they got extended for them to go in Atlanta, Charlotte. I got to do one time in Phoenix, and that's how I met all of them because This is how it would go, especially when they came to Atlanta. They would go to the hotel, go sleep, eat, whatever they do. Early that next morning, oh, they getting picked up by the bus and they go into the arena. And they there all day long because they doing interviews, they're doing meetings, they're doing oh man, they doing a little bit of everything. They had I remember I got to see The Rock do a whole commercial. They filmed it right then and they had a whole green screen just like we see behind me, just labeled everywhere. They did a whole commercial with him. And I'm looking, while I'm standing, I could see the camera and see him. And it was, it was interesting to see, especially during that time, to see like, wow, I'm looking in the camera and it looks like, wow. It looked like he was on a beach somewhere. I forgot what the scene was. But one of the great things, you ever meet Goldberg? Yeah, Zara Love, I met Goldberg before. Well, see, I knew of Goldberg wrestling during that time, but I got a chance to meet him at a Georgia game, University of Georgia game. He went there. He went and played for them. And he also played for Atlanta Falcons. And I got to meet him both times during that time. In fact, it was all the same weekend. He was at a Georgia game that Saturday, and then saw him that Sunday at Atlanta Falcons game. And he was a real good dude. I got a chance to talk with him and take pictures with him. I don't even know what none of them pictures are, but real good dude. And that's how Zara Love, that's how I got to meet everybody. And I mean everybody during that time. I bet nobody remembers Jesse the Body Ventura. Man, how you don't remember Jesse the Body Ventura? I actually met him several times, and I actually met him. It was like a few years ago. He was in Atlanta Airport, and now he does something else totally different now. But I got a chance to meet him, and real cool dude. Shook my hand, spoke for a minute, kept moving. But yeah, so back. A lot of people probably don't, but you're dealing with people in here that I say that love wrestling, so I know they got a chance, to see him. To see him live on TV or either replays and got to know who he is. Yeah, like he became governor. Yeah, he sure did. He became governor, and after governor, he had a show, and yeah, I got a chance to see a lot of him. So back. Oh wow, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading all the comments. New York, get Austin on Austin Cars. You want to see Austin on here? That's actually cool. I would love to get Austin on here. That would definitely be really, really cool. Hey Cindy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Smash the like button. Alex Jones, good friend. Yeah, he is. He is Alex Jones, good friend. Yeah, I got a chance to meet Alex Jones too. Well, I was by accident too when I got a chance to meet him. But man, y'all smash the like button while y'all up in here. Scott Pack J in the building. What's happening? Man? Appreciate you rolling through. Cindy said, I'm good, host. I appreciate you rolling through. Definitely smash the like button while you up in here. Scat Pack J, I know you're just rolling in. Today was a day I'm just giving thanks because to me, I don't think I thank everybody enough for what we have been doing here. To me, when I say we, I mean we as all one people. We're doing a lot. We're coming on live. Y'all supporting what I'm doing. And man, I got to congratulate y'all, period. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Y'all always coming through and y'all enjoying the lives, y'all enjoying everything I'm doing. And like I said, there's a lot that goes behind it that a lot of people don't get to see. And I actually, like I said at the beginning, for those that had missed it, people always hit me up all the time and said I need to start doing some stuff behind the scenes besides just the live. They want to see what I'm doing, I guess. They want to know, hey, what are you doing behind the scenes? How you just to get in touch with people. I was like, I was going to put a video series together, but maybe a few things I might do live. So y'all get to see, me hitting up people. Like if you go back to YouTuber's call out videos where you got to see us just clowning in the background, that was just us being us. Shout out to Lucky Wills and Dill, shout out to Rail, shout out to Star Reese, shout out to State of Steezo. Man, it was a lot of it. Shout out to Loco, shout out to Catfish, shout out to oh man. It was so many people that came through that day. No, I don't want to miss anybody. Man, I'm trying to think who all was there. It was a bunch of us. There was so many. Imagine one room with a bunch of YouTubers and we all just having a good time. That's all I got to say. Imagine that, period. We all just having a good time, period. And then shout out to Life of GQ. He rolled up, and we all just had a good time up in there. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate you rolling through. Appreciate you rolling through. So hello, host. Appreciate you rolling through. So all of us in one spot having a great time, and man, it was something different. It was something epic, and some people cut off the cameras, but I kept the camera rolling a little bit. So a lot of things y'all got to see, people had already stopped recording. I just kept it going, and then the camera started recording again. I was getting everything, and some stuff I edited out, some stuff I didn't. Like the trick that got played on me, I didn't edit that out. Trick that I played on Catfish, he didn't edit that out. You got a chance to see all that in this limelight, and you missed me. You missed me on your lives. You talking about you missed my live? I'm gonna come back to that. But yeah, we just had a good time, and people want to see. I guess people want to see that again. So I said, you know what? Let me get a vote. Let me do a live thing. Everybody, let me get a vote. I know it says I'm on my grind today, which to me I'm always on the grind. But I'm like, man, should I go ahead and start doing that? You know, take y'all on the journeys with me when I'm doing extra stuff. Instead of, I still would get on IG and do some things, but just do it on YouTube and make a whole thing, make a whole different series, like a series of behind the scenes with New York in your city, or with the real New York. I like that. Behind the scenes with the real New York, do something like that. What y'all think? Y'all think I should do something like that and keep some stuff going so y'all get a chance to really see something different and get to see, me doing some everyday stuff. I know I have some business stuff I do that I really not going to show, because I can't show that one because I don't want my clients to get mad at me for that. But I can show like some stuff like I'm doing now. I'm sitting down here messing with the soundboard. Some people mostly chilling, doing their thing, and I'm down here working, messing with the soundboard, messing with this. Let me about the soundboard that y'all hear in the background with the clapping. Yeah, see you on next stream. Cover, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, cover. Hearing that, hearing the bruh sound, or something that just ain't right. So yeah, Doug Donald said that would be interesting too. And I was like, what? I gave it some thought. I'm like, I keep getting asked that by so many people, and I can't keep counting all the people. I know it's more than 20, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I might start doing it. Maybe I might do like an extra something, especially now that I can go regular live. I might just do extra something and just go live, just walking around. Just walking around doing some regular stuff. I know I'm getting back doing my garage stuff for people to see on Saturdays, and I think I'm gonna do that. How did you get in IT? Lefty, how did I get in IT? Oh man, it's a funny story, but I'll go ahead and explain that because that's actually a great question. The way I got in IT was this. For those that remember, for those that don't remember, the economy crash that just happened back in 2008. Before that, I was painting cars. I had a business doing transportation. I had a little bit of everything. I had already stopped doing security and stuff like that. And the economy started to crash and things started getting crazy. Well, to me, it was only two fields that were booming at the time. Either you was in the medical field or you was in IT. So I said, you know what? I already do some IT stuff on my own anyway. I just don't know the name of the parts. Let me go do this and do that. Let me go to school let me do this. So in 08, decided to just go ahead and go because I was already doing it anyway. I decided to go ahead and just go. And when I went to school in Atlanta, went and did it, came out, did a lot of travel jobs. For those that remember the Wackovias, when they changed to Wells Fargo's, I did that. And I did some other stuff as well, some other big time stuff as well. And from that, I just kept going. And then it got to a point where it's like the only thing you could really find was contract work, especially with stuff going the way it was going. So I was like, oh man, you know what? Let me go do this. Let me start my own business. Let me do that. Let me do this. And here we are today. So Lefty, hopefully that helps answer the question, but that's how I got into IT, and that's how I started my business doing it. And no, I ain't rich, because if somebody had said to me one day, oh, you rich? No, far from it. If I was rich, I'd be sitting on the beach somewhere instead of sitting here behind the green screen, but then again, I'd probably still be doing both. Sorry, I don't want my mouth getting dry. It's kind of dried out here today. Hopefully the humidifier is kicked in. You always do great content, man. Appreciate it. He said cars, bikes, wrestling, another great content. Wrestling, I don't know. I don't know if you see any wrestling stuff on here because I'm not really big into that anymore. But cars, bikes, you'll see plenty of that. Interview with people, like for instance, people that make me laugh and And people that man, appreciate it, left, appreciate it. Yeah, I consider myself to be blessed, and I consider, to give blessings as well, and also, I work hard. I try to work hard for everything I got, and it ain't just me that just did it. Had a lot of great people around me, a lot of great teams around me. And that's another thing. Shout out to King of Mozzie, King Mozzie, which is, you already know Mozzie. He did a live today on the way to Houston. He was talking about, just just going out there and putting the grind in and not knowing what people go through. You never know what anybody goes through and what they're going through to get to where they are. And sometimes you never know if they want to quit. I've known a lot of big YouTubers before I even started this that wanted to quit. And I mean, a handful of them, I told them, nah, you can't quit, man. You got people motivating you. First I asked the question, why would you want to quit? And then they be like, oh man, because it's getting harder, this or that or this. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't just cut back just a little bit? Don't quit. And you got people out here following. People love what you're doing, but if it's getting overwhelming, just take a little break for a second. Cut back a little bit and do this and do that. But then at the same time, when they really think about it, like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna quit. I've actually had a talk about that with somebody last year, and we kind of talked about that, touch bases about that, and y'all microphone's about to fall off, and I just told them, man, keep the grind up, keep it going. I said, people love what you're doing, your inspiration, you're motivating, and your motivation, especially to me. So the more I talked to me, the more I talked to them, because it was two people that got a channel together. They was like, oh man, yeah, let's do it. Let me keep it going, because people love watching us. Yeah, people love watching. Just keep it going. Green New Yorkers, whatever works, still got my support. Man, appreciate it. And sometimes it's kind of hard to know what works, but so far everything I've been doing is just working. It's just working, and I'm just blessed that it just keeps working, because you have some people that'll try certain things and then it's like, no, not that, nope. And people go away from, like, it was a dude I used to help out with his YouTube. He tried one thing different and people were like, nope. All the fans were like, nope. We don't know you for that. We know you for this, and this. We know you for gaming, and we know you for this. Why are you doing this? And he 86 that out. Matter of fact, he deleted all the videos, because none of his videos were getting 60, 70,000 views. And that one video he put out, it only had less than 1,000 views. Then it had a lot of negative comments, so he just decided to change it. So you just never know what works. And for me, I never know, and that's why I try different things. And if I see something working, I keep it going. But also, I do things that I love to do. And I try to reach out to people and get people on that I like to watch. Like, I got to see yesterday, I got to see Jay Ali on here. For those that didn't know who Jay Ali was, you learned that day who he was. You got to see him. And what's up, Rashawn? I see you in the building. I see you. But you got to see him, and that's somebody who I've been following for a minute. And he already knew who I was, because I was already a big follower of his. And I said, yeah, Big Job brought me here, because I met Big Job back in 2016. For those who don't know who Big Job is, he was going by Jada Pinkett at the time. He does a lot of comedy, and real talented brother. And I just meet him on the plane. I was on the way to a funeral, and that was in 2016. I was on the way to a funeral. A friend of mine that had passed, and he was sitting right across from me. He said, what up, brother? I said, what up? He said, man, you okay? I said, man, you know what? Usually people say, yeah, I'm okay. But for me, I'm like, nah, not really, man. So I'm going out of town, going back home to New York for a funeral. He was like, oh, man, sorry to hear that. He said, man, let me tell you some jokes to kind of help you out, man, make you feel better. And he started telling me some of those jokes, and I was like, yo, man, this dude's funny. Yes, to the max. The yams, yeah, that Big Job. He had me dying laughing on the plane. And people was like, who is this dude? Because he just kept telling jokes. He had me rolling. And it made me feel a whole lot better. And I thank him for that. And even me and Jay Ali was talking before I had him on the show. And Jay Ali was like, yo, he's here. And Jay Ali actually went to go tell him, like, yo, I got New York. New York is on my thing, and blah, 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 blah. And Jay Ali said, you forgot to hit me back and hit me to the next day. Yeah, I told him. He said, yeah, man. He remember that, man. He said, man, he's glad he was able to do that. And he remember you was feeling down. I said, yeah, I was feeling real down. And then y'all got to see Danny Rag on here, and I was celebrating going to monetize, and people, didn't know who he was. But then after that, it was like, y'all showed him so much love on here. For those that's in the live and people watching the replay, and y'all got a chance to, see how he is and really, 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 absorb what he was doing, and y'all loved it. Oh, shout out to you in the building. I see you. So what's up, everybody? Rebel in the building. I see you. Appreciate you rolling through. So you got a chance to, to see people that I like to watch, and that's why I'm bringing on. It's not going to be just car people. even though majority of my stuff is car, you're gonna see motorcycle people on it. Like I bought on Queen Sit, and everybody's like, wow, you know, she's riding, she's doing this, and people love her to death, and she's right the road from me, right in St. Louis, which ain't that far. Man, what up, Mike Carleon? I see you in the building. Um, right up the road. I mean, literally right up the road, and it's like, yo, whenever this blow over and whatnot, we're gonna roll, we're gonna ride together. And I got some more motorcycle people coming on, and a lot more people y'all gonna love to see. For those that just tuning in, we talking about giving thanks, you know, because it's been a lot that I've accomplished, and it may sound like it's a short period of time, but it actually is not a short period of time. It's been on the grind and going live a lot, and I'm thanking everybody for doing it, thanking y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be here doing it like this, you know, and y'all loving everything I'm doing, and I'm so humble and so thankful for that. So I have to give y'all a round of applause again. Man, I definitely sure appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all just doing it. And those just coming in watching the replay, I appreciate y'all as well. Because, man, like I said, without y'all, I couldn't do this. And also, I know Mike Caller, I know you just rolling in here, and Rebel and Rashawn and a few more people just rolled in here. We're also talking about people, other people you love to see on, and people start throwing out names they would love to see on the show. Now, I'm gonna say this: don't name somebody who's so big that I can't even get in touch with them, because I literally have to get in touch with folks. And then also, I'm also saying if you know some folks you want to get in touch with, hey, get in touch with, hey, you know, New York's doing this, doing that. You know, you should hop on. And you know, we love to have them on. Keep up the great job, New York. Keep up the great job, man. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Used to ride a rice burner. Dang, Donna, you did? What you had? A Toyota, Acura? What you had? Yeah, let me know what you had. So, man, appreciate it, hothead, man. I definitely appreciate it. So me doing what I'm doing and trying to keep bringing out more and more content is like, wow. Just like when I think I'm gonna run out of something, or run out of something to say, or run out of people to have on, it just keeps going. Like, I got something for y'all from now until probably about, I don't know, I need to look at my calendar. My calendar has been full every month. And I've been just going and going and going, man. Shout out to Whit, man. To get Gabrielle Ellis. Wait, I don't know exactly who that is, but I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look him or her up, because Gabrielle can also be a dude too, believe it or not. So I gotta look them up and see who they are. Have them on, which I would do. And like I said, also got some more great content coming up and more great people coming on. And somebody had asked me one time, how come I don't put out like a calendar of everybody coming on? Because I want it to be a surprise. I want people to be surprised of who's coming on, when they're coming on. Like, for instance, I don't drop people coming on until basically afterwards. Or, you know, after I do a live, then I'll drop either that day or the next day who's coming on. Because I want y'all to be surprised. I want y'all to be ready to go and like, oh man, that's who's on. Oh man. And to stay tuned in, because if I just put out a whole calendar, somebody, you know, not say you would do it per se, but somebody be like, okay, New York got this. I'll wait till that day to come on. And I'll wait till this day. Nah, I don't want to see that person. I'll wait till that day. I don't know who that is. I'll wait till this day. And I don't want it to be like that. I want you to at least check them out before you just say, hey, I'm not going to watch them on that day. You say he's funny. Oh, he is with? Okay. Well, hey, we have to see. I said, I don't know. Are you talking about, no, I know you're talking about the dude that goes by Mr. Fluffy. No offense, Mr. Fluffy, not you, but the dude, I think his name, I don't know if his name is Gabriel, but I can't think of his name. His whole name. I think his name is Gabriel or something like that. Also, more stuff gonna come to the channel. Like I said, I got more people coming on, more content. And also, don't want to forget, y'all love the Help Me Help You segment. Shout out to those that also send in photos and sending video. Wit, and I know so many others have sent some stuff in. And when y'all be sending this stuff in, I just be just shaking my head because Fluffy. Yeah, okay, wait, you talking about the same person? I know who you talking about, yeah. Got the VW collection. Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about. But anyway, back to what I was saying, but Help Me Help You. Y'all loving this segment, y'all loving what's going on. Because sometimes people would send me stuff, or I would come across stuff and I would tell people about it. And they would be like, ain't no way somebody doing that. Nah, you making that up. And I'm like, I can't make this S up. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up at all. Y'all need to see it to believe it. Y'all need to see this, see that. So So shout out to one of my aunts. She used to always say, "Help me, help you," because when you acting up, you need to help her to understand why you acting the way you acting. So that's why I just named it that. Help me, help you, because we trying to help these folks. Help me to help you with what's going on. And no, I'm not doing the help me segment with this because I don't even think I can pull it up. No, I can't even pull it up on here. But man, whew, boy, I see so much of that. I mean, so much of stuff that just make you shake your head. Like, what was you thinking? Like, what were you thinking? I see it all the time. What are you thinking? Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Or sometimes some stuff just make you laugh. Like I'll sit there and crack up, and I know y'all sit there and laugh right along with me as you seeing it. Man, appreciate y'all smashing the like button. Also appreciate the person that put the thumbs down. That let me know you took your time to watch it and voice your concern. And well, I can say voice your concern, to give your opinion. So, I mean, if you didn't like it, hey, it's okay. I understand. It ain't everybody's cup of tea. I definitely understand. But definitely shout out to everybody who's been smashing the like button. Because I see it's at like 29:30 now or something like that. I'm looking at two screens. I'm using my phone here, and then I'm using this other screen behind me to look at everything, like I do when I do my interviews. So anybody else y'all want to see me bring on, whether from the car world, the bike world, the skit world, the one I sent you, yeah, with the one you sent me with the mole, yeah, that was actually funny. That was actually very funny. Man, ask for prayer for those that believe in it. Ask for prayer for those that believe it. Yeah, Dr. Donna, yeah, sure, definitely. To me, I usually don't get into a whole thing with religion because everybody's different, and I have a lot of people that watch me everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean y'all seen a couple people that popped in here. They're not even from over here. They're either from the Philippines or Japan or somewhere. I just never know. Or Hong Kong, I just never know because I'm involved in so much stuff, like watching so many people's lives. Like for instance, if I see something I like, I'll continue to watch it. I'll continue to watch it. Period. Get much support from you. Everyone else, be safe, man. Appreciate it, Mr. Flood. Appreciate it. So I watch a little bit of everybody. I mean, when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Stuff you wouldn't even think I watch. I watch because I like what they're doing, and to me, I like to support them. If I see something I like they're doing, I'm gonna support them. If I see something crazy that ain't my speed, then nah, I'm not supporting them. But I love supporting people out here that's on the grind doing some great things. Period. Period. That's what I like to do. Um, I wasn't going to hold this live too long, man. It's already almost at an hour. Wow, it's like I did my regular live. The reason I do YouTube, man, appreciate it, man. Salute, man. Just keep doing it. Keep being on the grind doing it. I know you kind of just getting started with. I know you just kind of getting started, but keep doing it because just never know. Just never know what it turns into. Just stay on your grind, and then you find something that works. Like I knew from the beginning what I wanted to do, and it took a few years for me to just come with an idea what I wanted to do. And for people that don't know, this ain't my first time doing YouTube. I was putting up YouTube stuff before, but I never clicked the monetize button because I was like, I don't want to do all that. I want to do this because a lot of videos I wasn't in. It was just stuff I was recording and randomly sending and pictures and everything else. And I wanted to just keep sending those. So, well, I said for those who believe in it, many pray in life and many pray the same. Yeah, Dr. Donnie, you're right. Many of them do. I know me, I pray and I pray on my own. And I understand what you're saying. I really understand what you're saying. I just know for me, I'm not going to do it on here because I know I've learned that some people believe in different things, and you can really upset somebody, especially depending on what type of religion they really believe in. So that's why I'm not going to do it on here, but I definitely believe in it. When I have to run, stay positive, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Silverback. Silverback, definitely one of those ones that's been on here for a minute. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely do. I definitely appreciate it. So, y'all, like I said, I wasn't going to stay on live too long. I just wanted to give thanks to everybody. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all. Y'all made this what it is. Man, that clapping it gets louder and louder. Wow. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm still working with the soundboard, still trying to work some things out, some kinks out. But I definitely want to thank y'all, man. Y'all been here since day one. And for those watching the replay, excuse me, the replay. Sorry, Richard Rebuilds. I'm looking at your comment at the same time. Glad I can catch it live once in a while. Always enjoy them, New York. Man, I appreciate it. Like, I know everybody can't catch them all the time. You can't catch them every time I'm doing one. because as I'm doing them, I try to stay consistent with the same time. I know sometimes I have folks come from the West Coast that'll be on, and they're 2 hours behind me, so it's kind of rough. And then I have people from the East Coast, where I'm originally from, that come on. They're an hour ahead of me, and just trying to work with everybody. Like I actually have somebody coming on, and they're actually going to be a day and some change ahead of me because they're overseas. They're going to actually be, I think, 16 hours ahead of me or 14 hours ahead of me. So by the time I have them on, it'll be night here, but it's going to be probably almost afternoon the next day over there. So I'm working with that to get him on because a lot of people don't know he was behind the scenes for a lot of stuff for Fast and the Furious, for Tokyo Drift and a bunch of others. And I got to meet him in person at a car event back when the first Fast and Furious came out. And he was talking about stuff he was going to be on the next one. That was at Nopia in Atlanta. And I got a chance to get back in touch with him, and he's over there doing some things. I ain't gonna talk about everything he's doing because I told him I wasn't gonna talk about it, but he's actually gonna be a guest on the show, and he'll talk about what he can. He's not gonna talk about everything, but he's gonna talk about what he can because he's been part of the Fast and Furious franchise since the beginning, and it was just so crazy. He's one of the ones behind the scene doing it. Life of King West, what's happening, man? What's happening? I appreciate you rolling through. So that's one. Like I said, that's one of the guests I'm gonna have on, and we're gonna talk about a few things, and I try to stay consistent with the time because I always realize sometimes that everybody's busy, but sometimes you're like, hey, I'm gonna hit the like button, I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit that, I'm gonna hit the notification bell so I can come on, and make sure I don't miss it. But then I know everybody's schedule is a little different. And Lefty, Life with Corey, yeah, I actually reached out because I actually know Corey's dad. Because his dad painted cars like I did, and he knew the guy that taught me how to paint cars. He knew him. Corey's dad knew him, and he's passed on. He passed on years ago, a few years ago, and man, that's one of the people that I do want to get on. I've actually had I know Black Santa talked to him for me, and another friend that I know that actually got a chance to talk with him and put me on talking to him, and I talked to him about it and told him what I was doing, and this is before this went down. This was before the whole beer flu happened. I told him where I was going to be at the time I was going to be there, and he was actually going to be there, and I was going to be in Houston, and he was like, well, when you come down here, we'll just do it then. I said, okay, let's do it. But things happen, but I know we're going to try to do it. Still learning the ropes of making videos, get my POS phone situation straightened out, other videos, and be able to stop by. Man, appreciate it, Dr. Donna. Appreciate it. And I know sometimes, like Dr. Donna, I can literally say this. I have to go back to go watch all of Easy and all their videos and Gigi because they're going live at the same time I am. So I'm like, oh man. And when I first started the podcast, Dr. Donna, I don't know if you know or not. When I first started this, I was only doing it 2 days, and I was doing it around their stuff. I would do it Tuesdays, Thursdays, because I know Tuesday, by the time I did it, I'll be off before they came on. And I would do Thursday, and then it just grew. It got to the point where I had so many people coming on, I couldn't just do 1 or 2 days. I had ended up going 5, 6 days. And one time I went straight. I went 10 days straight on lives with no break, and didn't realize until the 10th day. I was like, man, I done did 10 days. Because I had to do a Saturday, and then I did a Sunday, and then kept on going until that following week. And I was like, wow. But when you love doing something, to me, it ain't work. It's just, you just doing it. I love doing this. I love just getting on here and just talking and bringing y'all the content I'm bringing. And a lot of it, like I said, is coming off the top of the dome, a lot of it, because somebody had sent me a message talking about, where you getting the questions from? For some of the questions I'll be reading that y'all can't see. Well, a friend of mine hooked up something for me where I can get my IG comments. If you follow me on IG, you see I have the question box. And in that question box, people put their questions in where it pulls the question off those boxes so I can see them. And then sometimes a lot of people will be watching and then go on IG and message me. Why, I don't know. That they'll do that. And then it'll pop up on my phone, or it'll pop up in the comment things that I have on the side, and I'm reading that off. Like, shout out to Miss Gladys. She does that. Miss Gladys, Miss Betty, Miss Gladys, I'm gonna forget all your friends' names. And shout out to my other older men's club. I call them the senior club, my dudes, Dexter and Benny and all of them. They're watching from a TV. So while they're sitting there watching on the TV, they'll pull out their phones And I said, you can go on YouTube and message, but they'll just go to IG and message, and it just pops up there. And that's how I get to see all of it. Also, those hoes in the States have stayed for eat lots of burgers, fries, blah, blah, blah. If you have children, have some fun. Yes, appreciate it, Doc Donna. Good, appreciate that. Appreciate it. But y'all, like I said, I wasn't gonna stay here long. I just wanted to give thanks to everybody that's been a part of this, for so long and helping out and making this so great because I want to keep bringing great things to you. And yes, I have some separate giveaways coming up here soon. Coming up here real soon, real soon, real soon. I'm gonna do, and I'm not even gonna announce it. It's just gonna be doing one of my lives. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just have it pick every name in the live that people that's already in the live, and just do a giveaway. Like, hey, I'm giving away this today. Everybody's in the live qualified. It'll just be a whole random thing going, and I'll just pick a name out of there. And the name it picked, that's what it is. That's who gets it. So be prepared that it's coming. That it's coming. It's coming soon. I just wanted to wait until after I got a bunch of other giveaways out the way as well before I went ahead and did that. But until then, y'all be safe out there. Happy 4th of July for those out here selling 4th of July. Be safe out here. Let out Donna said eat lots of burgers, drinks a lot of your favorite beverages. Hey, go have fun and go have fun with your kids. And until then, okay, it's great to see humble people giving thanks. Some get so big they forget about the little people. Man, life of King Ways, you're right, they do. And that's one thing I would never be. I would never be one of those. I don't care how big I get, forget about anybody, because my thing is, I was on the other side. Okay, Whit, I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna check that out. James Garrett in the building. What's happening? Safe in New York family. Man, appreciate it, Mike Corleone. I'm gonna leave this one thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say is this. Life of King Ways, you're right. I've been on the other side and I rock with people and seen them seen them grow, like really grow. And then for a split second, I'm like, okay, did they just forget about where they from? And the next thing you know, they did. They really forgot where they from, and they really forgot. When I say forget where you from, not really where you from. Same with saying New York. Really, you really forgot where you started. You forgot folks that helped you get there. You forgot you were small at one time. Now you big. You're forgetting about the people over here, and that's one thing I don't ever want to do is forget about people. Period. I memorize every name, and I don't even good with names, but I memorize every name I see rolling through here. That's how I know when a new person comes up. Like James just rolled through the building. He's a name that I don't see a whole lot, but shout out to you, salute to you, James. Appreciate you rolling through. You already know when I see Mark Corleone, I know that's my dude right there. When I see Hothead, I'm like, yep. I start seeing all my regular folks, that roll through. I develop a pattern where I start seeing the same people, and if I don't see them, you'll hear me. I'm like, man, I ain't seen you, man. Where you been? Because I haven't seen you in here in a minute. And it's not to throw shade. It's like, hey, bro, I missed you. Or sis, I missed you. Where you been? Where you been? Facts, fam. I always give back. It's the greatest feeling. Big ups. Yeah, it definitely is the greatest feeling. And this was one of those. And I got my alarm talking about, you got a live today? No, it's no live today. See, I didn't even turn my alarm off because usually I have a live today. My regular live, which is interviewing somebody or doing something on podcast, I should say. So, yeah, well, you are early every time. Every time. You so early, sometimes I have to take your comment off because I want my comment thing to show first. Now, sometimes it won't let me pin it. I don't know what was going on with the pin, but I was like, I'll just leave it like it is. It'll let me pin it when I can. But yeah, I always want to give back and I always give thanks and let people know I appreciate it because, I know why I all the way started. Some people say, hey, I know where you started at this and this, and some of them do, but I know from the beginning where I started. I know how much I was editing. I know how much I was picking up this phone, reaching out to people to have them on. I know ideas I was just brainstorming in my head, and a lot of my ideas, the best ideas was coming either when I was asleep at night or just chilling. I'm like, yo, I want to do this. Yo, I should do that. Yo, I'm gonna do this. Yo, I'm gonna do that. So with those things, it is what it is. Hearing them grow too fast. Yeah, Doc, let's not even talk about that. How fast kids grow. My kids have grown. They're grown fast. But y'all, my time is up. My time's been up, but I just want to rock with y'all. Like I said, once again, I want to thank y'all for rocking with your boy, because y'all here rocking with me. And I just want to give back and say thanks, man. And I'm going to leave this video sitting up so everybody that can catch the replay. And I thank y'all who's been sending super chats. I'm still trying to get used to that. Because all I'm going to do with the super chats is I'm going to go buy my kids some shoes, go do some things. What up, Scoop? Man with a million voices. Y'all don't know Scoop. I got to bring him to the podcast. Come here soon one of these days. Got to bring him here real quick, real soon. Got to bring him onto the podcast. But that's it, y'all. Like I said, I've been on over an hour. Um, Scoop, I was just giving thanks to everybody. Excuse me. Just let you know how tired I've been today. I've been on the move. Giving thanks to everybody. Cash App is better than giving up 30%. Man, of course, you're right. And that's why you see my Cash App is normally going across the bottom too. But you know, not a lot of people hit me up on the Cash App, which is fine. It's cool. I don't even sweat it. Bad little man in the building. What is happening, bro? What is happening? So, oh, come on. Don't leave my Corleone alone. That's my dog right there. Um, I just share love with those that support me. Yeah, that's it, Scoop. You got to show love when people support you. And there's a lot of people out here that support me. So I go out here and I try my best, to make sure that they know, like, hey man, I appreciate you supporting me. Well, for you, I wouldn't be going where I'm at right now. Bella man, chill. Are you working today? Bella man, everybody in Houston today. Everybody going to Houston. I'm glad I caught a live, man. Appreciate Zara love. I know it's hard to catch a live, and that's why I'm gonna start doing like these. These I won't have scheduled. I'll just randomly do it and let people see some behind the scenes. Like, so this gonna be the introduction. I'm gonna start a whole nother playlist that I'll just say behind the scenes with I don't know. I'll name it something. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna name it. I know I came with a name earlier. Nah, I'm thinking about doing that, but I'm brainstorming and putting the whole thing forward and do something a little different. Do something totally different. But definitely appreciate y'all rolling through, man. I know I said I was gone, but I'm definitely gone this time. This means family/friend. Yes, it does. It does mean that. I don't look at y'all as fans. I don't know who does that. We all family up in here. All family up in having a good time. So I definitely appreciate y'all rock with your boy. So then, y'all be easy. Y'all know my saying, man. Reach out to people you reached out to for a while. Because man, some folks I heard, especially us men, we sometimes our pride get in the way. When I say us, I mean us. I'm including me in it with it. Pride get in the way. We don't tell somebody we hurt, especially during this time. And mental health is a big thing right now. So definitely, y'all reach out to people because you never know their mental status. And also, I always say squash the beef with people you got beef with. You just never know. And the crazy thing about it is, I hear it all the time, man. Like literally, I can't make it up. I don't want to put them on Front Street, posted a comment. Somebody sent me a message late last night. I didn't see it till this morning. And it said, "Oh, heard you talking about squashing beef, man. I can't squash beef, man. My mama left me out. My mama left me out in the cold." And I see, mother left me out in the cold. And then he went telling this whole story, like his mother abandoned him when he was a kid. His mother dropped him off and didn't come out to pick him up. Mother dropped him off. I said, "Where'd she drop you off? At daycare?" She dropped him off at somebody's house that was watching him and didn't never come back to get him. His grandmother had to come get him, and he ain't seen his mother until like recently. And he said, "I'm in my 30s now. My mother's back in my life, and I'm trying to forgive." I said, "Man, you find out her story. Maybe something happened bad, but she wanted you to be in a better place. You just never know." And then he told me the story, and I said, "Exactly." So hey, it is what it is. One of my favorite movies of all time. I just came over from Italy and recognized it. Okay, so Donna, my mother named me the Godfather because I helped so many people, so I adopted the name. There you go, Donna. There it is right there. That's how you adopted the name. Because I like Michael Corleone. It is what it is. I love the way it is. But salute to y'all. And like I said, y'all be safe out there. Please be safe this 4th of July weekend because I don't want to come back Monday during my show and somebody hand blow it off. Somebody said I need to put that and help you. I'm like, I don't know if I need to put that up there because YouTube might take that off. So until then, y'all salute. Peace. Be easy. I'll let y'all. Peace.